Cody Johnson, Honky Tonk Mood. This is a CVT guitar lesson for Joel. You're right, Joel. That new Fender you got, this is, put the cowboy hat, plug that sucker in, and you're going to have the tone for this. Really fun song, a lot of cool chops. I was keeping in mind, you know, that you're going to be playing and singing this, so I feel like the chords and the verses and all that is set up nicely for you. So it's, you know, we got riffs where we need them and all that. On the intro, I wanted to give you the solo. On the outro, I give you the rhythm because I feel like ending it big, you know. Tuning is standard. 2 seconds in, we're gonna go 5/7 B, and then 5/8 on the high E, bend, and then bend or pre-bend release. Well, you're already there, and vibrato. So it's. And then 8th fret on the B, hammer on to 10, back to 8, and then 9. Follow the fingers in the tabs, particularly through here. 9G, slide to 7, pull to 5. So we have, and then 7G, and then 7G pre-bend half step release. It's a mouthful, but it's just so. 5th fret G, half step bend, and then 7 on the D and G. It's a cool run. 7 DG, 5E, 5G vibrato. Oops. 14th fret on the high E. Oh no, 14 seconds in. 8B, pre-bend 7G, release block to 5 to 7D vibrato. So it's. Okay, D9 chord on the end, go 5A, 4D, and then 5 G, B, and E. You're going to slide that up to an E9, which is up the whole step. It's a great chord right there. And then I showed you the first solo, because it's catchy as heck. Bar the 3rd fret on the E and B, slide to 5, and then hit the 5s. Again, and then again, followed by 7 G, B. So it's 5 G and B, hammer to 6 G. So it's a double stop. You've done these. Make sure you hear 2 notes. And then 5 B and E. So 5 E B again to 7 G B. 5 G B, hammer to 6 G. And then 5 E B. So that last part was 7 B, 8 E. I'd use these fingers and go 3 times, bend it real slight, like quarter step. And then 5th fret EB to 7 GB. Some repeat stuff, 5 GB, hammer to 6 G, and then 5 EB. So it'll go. 28 seconds in, open E and B to 2 G bend, 5 times. It goes. And then back to this 7B, 8E, quarter step bend, 5EB to 7G. So it's 5G, half step bend to 7D. So it's 5EB to 7GB. So some repeats again. Really cool. 5 GB, hammer to 6 G to 7 D, 7 B, 8 E. So it ends with. And then the rhythm, section 1A, 34 seconds in. This is where they get honky tonk from. Open A, 2D, short rest. Open A, 4D, short rest. Do that 8 times. It's this. If you want more of a twang, Joel, especially on that Fender you got, pick back here by the bridge a little. Same thing on the top 2, but 4 times. And then back to the A and D string 4 times. Start it over. Top 2, 4 times. A and D. section 1B, 58 seconds in, is just to play off of that. Same concept on the D and G string now. Open D, 2G, short rest, open D, 4G, short rest, do that 4 times. Hold on. Okay. From there, same thing on the A and D string. And then end it with 2A, 4th fret D and G. And I've simplified some of this like we usually do, because I think they're going, and that's a stretch to sing over. So we're just going to do the 2, 4, 4 8 times. Open E, he's got a whammy bar. He goes down, back up, and vibrato. But you can either just let it ring, bend the neck a little bit, bring it back, or just hit an E5 power chord. Or let it ring. Okay, a series of repeats at the 110 and 134 timestamp. You'll see a slight alteration at the 110 timestamp for section 1A. Not a major thing though. 2 minutes 11 seconds in is section 1A, 1 time, and then at 2:23, open E 2A, open E 4A. So we've done that earlier, 4 times. Same thing, A and D. But on the, when you go to the A and D string, Joel, you're gonna go. So it's 2 times and then a half. Solo number 2, figured we gotta do it. 2:28 timestamp, 7B, 8E, in groups of 2. So it's 2 times rest, 2 times, not rest, but hold. And then 5th fret EB to 7GB, so some repeats. 5GB, hammer to 6G, and then 5BE, so that's the same as the earlier stuff. And then again on the 5th fret E and B. That's double dotted, so you do it twice. Then start it again. Okay, check it out. 5EB, 7GB, but here's where it changes. 5GB, hammer to 6G to 5B and E, but do that. It's like a triplet feel 5 times. It's yeah. 2:35 timestamp, 8th fret on the B. Love stuff like this. It's a half step bend. And then short rest into 5/6E to 7E to open E and B. 3B in. 2G, and it's kind of hard to hear the solo, the way they mixed it. It gets a little louder coming up here, but 2 on the G, bend, hold, release, pull off to open. To 2D. Open G, 2D. 2D, open G. So it's 2:39 timestamp, 7th fret E and B. I would bar that with the 3rd finger and back it with middle and index. Bend, release. 5th fret EB to 5GB. So it's, and then 6G, 5B to 5G. To 6G to 7D slide. So it sounds like this. You know, that type of da 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 da. And the last part, section 2, 2 minutes 44 seconds in. There's a solo here, Joel, but like I said in the beginning of the lesson, I feel like it'd be nicer to have this big rounded chord, and these are some nice chords. First one's an E7. We're going to go and follow the fingering in your tabs. 7A, 6D, 7G, 5B. And we're just going to strum it 4 times. It's a half-time groove. And then move it a half step back to a E flat 7. Just move everything 1 fret back. To a D9. 5A, 4D, and then 3rd finger bar the 5th fret, G, B, and E. And these are tough, but I know that I have worked with you on these a few times. 4 times. The tough part probably, Joel, is going to be transitioning from the E flat 7 to the D9, which would be, there's no rest there. So we have, and then open A to D. Do it again, and then go to 4A 5D. Rest, and then again to and then go 5/4 AD. Flip it over. So you have, and then hit it again, and then go to 6A 3D. Yeah, and hit it again. Go up to this 7/6/7 ADG. So you're coming off this, which is tough. And then a B flat 7, 6th position bar chord. Bar everything, fret 6. Go 8A and 7G. Strum. Let it ring out for a bit there as the band goes crazy. Move it flat a half step to an A7, but we're going to put a high G in it, which is just basically adding your pinky to fret 8 on the B string. Love this chord. It's really full, nice tonality. Let that ring, hit it again, slide, and you're done. All right, Joel. Great song. It's fun. You're going to have a blast playing this one. And hopefully vocally it'll jive with you. Like I said, you mentioned, you know, something to the effect of making the chords big or whatever, keeping them solid. And I think we're good with that. Thanks, Joel. Have fun with your new guitar, man. I think it's going to be smoking. I'd love to hear it.